Hi guys, all right, so this is the weekend collective for all signs. If you're looking to get a private reading with me, I do link my email in the description box. So let's get started. Starting with Aries, 3 cards for Aries for the weekend. I can't believe it's already the weekend. Mind-boggling. Friday, Saturday, Sunday for Aries. Hey, I remembered this week. I didn't start with Tuesday. Okay, Aries on Friday. Definitely could have somebody coming back from the past. They have some anger, they have some resentment. We are in Mercury retrograde, makes so much sense, right? This is, you might miss the call, to be honest with you, or the text or the email, but you will get it eventually. And I see you kind of like laughing at this, like, oh, you had the balls to come back, that sort of thing. So I don't think this is going to affect you in that. And I don't think it's going to affect you in necessarily a tower moment sort of way. It's almost like a, like taking it with a grain of salt and a bit of sarcasm. I really don't think it's going to affect you badly. I'm sorry? You did that? Wow, that's really nice. Good job. On Saturday, it does look like you're dealing with a couple people on Saturday. Conversations look pretty decent. You do have someone who's a little bit hostile over, all right, all in all, it looks okay. But you do have somebody who's a little bit hostile about you having somebody new in your life, and or you moving up in a company or doing better in the company than them, something like that, okay? But I don't see them like reaching out to you. They're just like in your energy. And then the other person is somebody you've been wanting to talk to. You guys have else future plans together, or you're planning something. Again, does not have to be romantic, but it is somebody that you actually care about. And on Sunday, you're moving forward with something. That person from Saturday is still stuck in your energy. I don't even think that you notice that they are, or you care that they are, but for some reason, they're staying energetically tied to you, maybe because they want to, right? I don't know. Maybe they're having a hard time detaching. It looks like you're okay. But they could even be like kind of, yeah, they're kind of watching you, trying to get some information on you, something like that. But again, it's the same person from Saturday that I said is kind of resentful. Moving on to Taurus. Taurus, you might be a little under the weather this weekend, or extremely tired, if nothing else. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. On Friday, we have some communication issues going on. You're waiting to hear from somebody. It's taking longer than you anticipated. You think maybe they've forgotten about you, or maybe they're just not serious about the communication. That's not really the case. It does look like they have something else going on in their life that they have to tend to first. So just else be patient, or, move on. On Saturday, it looks like you're waiting on justice, keeping your guard up with somebody else. They are codependent and or have addiction. Really aggressive in the way that they talk. It's somebody that you have an issue with. Could be a family member even. But it looks like you're avoiding them at all cost. And on Sunday, you may find somebody that you care about is walking away. I don't know why they're walking away. Obviously, it's going to vary Taurus to Taurus, but it almost looks like they feel like shunned by you in some sort of way, or they heard something that's making them think that you are not fully invested in them to whatever degree, okay? This is somebody you feel like almost like a telepathic connection to. Moving on to Gemini. 3 cards for Gemini for the weekend. I'm seeing the number 7. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. All right, on Friday, again, lots of messages going back and forth. This is actually really good. It looks like some sort of transformation. The conversation is going to go, hey, this is what we want you to do. We want to see growth and abundance with you, whether that's in a relationship, whether that's in work, but it does look like it's going to be a bright future for you after this conversation. On Saturday, you are looking at a possible investment. It could be financial and or a new job. Sorry, guys, I have like something in my throat. And you're also waiting on somebody to make a decision, and they're going to take longer than you want them to. You're going to feel like, are you kidding? It shouldn't have taken you this long. Maybe a little bit of frustration there. And on Sunday, you could be putting money away and or... looks like you're putting money away for something. And or like reconsidering. It could be a job offer, or you're reconsidering a new job, or even a move for a job, something like that, okay? Moving on to Cancer. 3 cards for Cancer for the weekend. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Looks like on Friday you're not feeling your best. Could be feeling kind of like left out or pushed out of a situation. Financially, you look like you're doing well, but emotionally you're not feeling that great. And you have like a lingering spirit around you as well. On Saturday, you could be spending time with several people, talking about future plans, talking about somebody who's passed on that you all must know, I imagine. Whatever this is, like whatever gathering this is or conversations that you're having, these people see you in a really like positive manner. So this could be friends, family members, something of that nature. And on Sunday, something will be illuminated. You are going to make a quick judgment call. Could be on a friend, or could be about a friend, I guess a family member. But you're going to see them for who they really are. Something about them that you never really knew, and you're going to be kind of upset about it. Moving on to Leo. Leo, I just got nauseous. That's for you. Weird. I see Leo decluttering as well. Somebody could give you the finger this weekend. I don't know, Leo. Some weird stuff I channel sometimes. On Friday, it looks like you're feeling kind of sullen. You want to see some changes that haven't been happening yet. Could be spending time with somebody you care about by the night or evening, but all in all, I just don't feel like you're feeling your best on Friday. And Saturday, somebody's else going to tell you about a new financial situation that you could get into, or they're going to give you some more options. Worst case, somebody's going to tell you that they don't need your assistance. And so let's say you've been helping somebody pay off like a really big bill or something, or you've been helping somebody with a place to stay, whatever the case, okay? But they're going to tell you they no longer need that assistance, okay? And on Sunday, you're making a quick judgment call. Oh, on somebody who's been kind of screwing you over. Now, this does look like a family member, but obviously it's not going to be for every Leo. But I do see you making a judgment call and thinking, you know, if this person stays in my life, keeps manipulating the situation, I'm going to miss out on my 10 of Cups. They need to go. Moving on to Virgo. Why is this clip not staying in my hair? 3 cards. All right, guys, my hair is wet, so just bear with me. 3 cards for Virgo for the weekend. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Okay, Virgo. I see emotional fulfillment on Friday. Could be planning a getaway, could be spending time with somebody who just came in to see you, you know, something, but Friday looks like a good day, especially if you're traveling. On Saturday, you could be, wow, you could be making a judgment call on moving a relationship to another level, whether that's a romantic relationship, a business relationship, whatever, but it does look really positive. Somebody's finally made a decision, whether it's you or them, and it's like, yeah, you know what, I think this is a good idea. Let's move forward. And on Sunday, you could be fighting with somebody. It looks like an earth sign like yourself. It could be something as minor as like, hey, I paid for pizza last time. How come you're not paying for pizza this time? Or it could be they've been talking to somebody behind your back. Okay. Moving on to Libra. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Friday. I'm seeing a saw. A table saw. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Okay, you're overthinking a situation on Friday. Do I move forward? Do I not? Whether it's financially and or emotionally. This is probably going to be all weekend of you overthinking, okay? And you're trying to think, you're almost like trying to channel somebody that you have a lot of faith in, or somebody that you really value, in order to like get the answers. Like, what would they do, kind of thing. On Saturday, it does look like you're in a way on Saturday. Saturday is not going to be your best day. Also, you're in physical pain, and or you find out some devastating news. You're probably going to go hermit mode for the rest of the weekend. It looks like you're kind of upset. And on Sunday, somebody's else coming to visit you, or telling you that they're going to come visit you soon. Could be a water sign. This person just makes things happen in a positive sort of light for you. It doesn't matter who they are, but they're going to be there to support you through whatever. Moving on to Scorpio. 3 cards for Scorpio. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Okay, Scorpio. On Friday, it looks like you have some upset. If you're in a relationship, something could happen where you're feeling kind of left out, or discarded by them, emotionally rejected, something like that. If you're not in a relationship, this could easily be somebody you're just really close to, that maybe they say something that affects you long term. Maybe they treat you in a certain way that you're not used to being treated, something. But I feel like you're going to be very upset on Friday. On Saturday, you're working towards your stability. Don't make any irrational decisions on Saturday. You will end up regretting them, probably after Mercury retrograde. You want to see a wish for fulfillment happen. That's going to be a while, it says. And on Sunday, if you have children, you could be fighting with your children. If you do not have children, then you're fighting with your inner child, trying to give yourself some sort of pep talk, like you're overreacting, or you know, you need to snap out of it, or you know, this is just because you're feeling triggered, that sort of thing. Moving on to Sagittarius. 3 cards for the weekend. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Somebody's getting a new blanket. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. On Friday, you have some decisions to make. And you're also waiting on someone else to make the same decisions too. Like maybe you guys need to come together on some sort of ground level. It looks like they're emotionally attached to you, or they can give to you emotionally, but there's something putting a wedge in between the two of you. So I don't think you're going to come to the same conclusion this weekend, okay? Needing to make a quick judgment call on Saturday. Somebody at a distance is making you feel like they no longer want to be in your energy. Not necessarily that you're going to have a bit of a pity party, but you're definitely going to be feeling kind of lousy. Even having a bit of a financial issue. And on Sunday, you're going to have to decide whether you're really invested in a situation enough to fix it, so to speak. Or it can be the other way around. Are they really invested enough to fix it as well? It looks like it's more on your side, but in divine timing, this will come to some sort of conclusion. Could be with a water sign, doesn't have to be. Capricorn. Capricorn, I hear people like whispering in the back of my head, so something's going on behind your back. Maybe you overhear it. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Something to do with divine timing on Friday. That's where your growth and abundance is going to come from. It's saying here, cut the cords that you need to cut this weekend, because you're moving forward at a much faster pace than you have been, and it's going to bring a lot of abundance to your life. The number 4 is relevant. On Saturday, something will be illuminated for you. It's almost like divinely guided so you can move forward. It's going to feel like a tower moment because things are going to start snowballing faster than you can kind of digest them, but it's in your best interest, okay? And messages on Sunday from somebody. They value you. They think highly of you. Maybe they want you to run their company. Maybe they want to be in a relationship with you. It doesn't matter. Something really positive happens on Sunday. You guys so far have the best read. And for Aquarius, 3 cards for Aquarius. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I'm seeing a bird, Aquarius. This could be a literal bird, sort of large, or it could be a, I'm hearing falcon, but that's not what I was thinking. Or it could be I can't think of the name of that damn animal. I don't know. I don't know. We'll go with bird. We'll go with bird. There's a specific bird. Phoenix, or it could be a phoenix, sorry. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Oh, geez. Okay. Why is everybody getting such negative reads? So it feels like you're feeling kind of left out of a situation. It definitely could be financial. Somebody's going to help you pull through. But you're just feeling like stuck, okay? On Friday, you're just like, you know, I put too much effort into this to see no transformation, or I put too much effort into some sort of relationship and I don't feel like I'm getting what I need, you know, something like that. You're just feeling kind of like immobile, I guess, on Friday. On Saturday, you could be invited somewhere, friends, gathering, whatever the case, and I see you not going. That's something that else somebody's going to be very offended by, and or you're going to regret not going. And on Sunday, you could be considering a trip, or somebody's considering a trip towards you. And they have great energy. Whoever this person is, they're fantastic. They kind of like light up your life. This could be obviously a friend or a family member, but they're ready to help you get through whatever you're getting through. And for Pisces, Friday, Saturday, Sunday for Pisces. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Oh, God. All right, Pisces. On Friday, I see some sort of conflict going on with you. Feeling like the wounded warrior. Feeling like you're kind of at the end of your rope with a situation. I don't know how you are with conflict. I hate conflict, but obviously it's going to vary Pisces to Pisces. It looks like you're looking at new opportunities. You're feeling like the one you're currently in is just going nowhere. If anything, it's just causing you more stress, and you're kind of done with the stress. You're kind of done with the conflict and never finding a resolution to it, okay? On Saturday, you could be dealing with somebody who's the devil, somebody who's imbalanced, somebody causes you some sort of imbalance and they can act kind of irrational. I think you're hurting from this person. For some of you, you're in some sort of partnership with them, but it's keeping you up at night. And unless they're willing to resolve this themselves or with you in a kind of kind, gentle, understanding way, it does look like you're kind of like cutting this off. And on Sunday, you're definitely cutting this off. They could be at a distance. It's definitely somebody who's doing something behind your back. Could be a fire sign. They're even watching you. Could be on your social media or whatever the case. All right, guys, that's your weekend update. None of them, minus Capricorn, sounded all that great, but I will be doing some bonuses. And you guys gave me plenty of ideas. I will try to get up as many as I can this weekend just so we can get like a... The readings have been kind of negative. I kind of anticipated that. So hopefully something positive will pop up this weekend.